If ever I had a video.
Hello everybody, it's your girl YettySpeaks back with the top stories of the week. This week we had a lot of stories that we want to get through. I told you guys if there's a lot of stories during the week, I will have a summary of it on a Saturday, and that's what I want to do today. So let's go ahead and go through the stories. The first thing I want to talk about are the award ceremonies. Nigeria Entertainment Awards. Their nominations came out this week. Nigeria Entertainment Awards is an award show that a guy named Tokwe and his partner created 13 years ago. Tokwe is a friend of mine. I've known him since he was young, and he's been a banker, but he decided to go into the entertainment business, and he's been doing this since then. He started off doing it in New York, but now they're doing it in DC. They do the award ceremonies in DC, which is good for me because I live in Maryland. I'm able to go and watch it. So the Nigerian Entertainment Awards is going to come up. It's going to be done, I believe, on November 10th, 2018. So if you want to go watch it, if you want tickets or what have you, please go to my website, YettySpeaks.com. As news come out, we'll have it for you to purchase the ticket, or if you want to watch it, let me know and go to my show. I'm sorry, go to my website. Another story that came out today was about Rihanna. Now this whole week, Rihanna has had a wonderful week. Rihanna has had a lot going on this week, and I want to break it down for you guys. The first thing that happened was that she had her runway show for Fenty line earlier this week, and it was a marvelous success. A lot of people loved it. A lot of people that went there commended her for using a lot of diverse models of different races and different sizes. She had clothes for big women. She had clothes for little women. She had clothes for pregnant women. It was just really good, and many people in the industry were really happy about it, and so they applauded her for doing so. Also, this week Rihanna's Fenty Beauty line became one. Now, if you're into makeup like I am, you would know about the Fenty line when it came out last year. She had a worldwide launching for it, and it was very successful. I have a few of the products, and I really like it because it's really catered to African American women. Because many times we can't find our shade for different kinds of things, and the Fenty line does that, and it's not that expensive for you guys to have. So if you're really interested in that, go to Sephora.com or go to Sephora. Sephora normally in America is in a JCPenney, so you probably find the Fenton line there. So she celebrated also for the 1 year anniversary of the Fenton line, and it was also very good. Also this week Rihanna had the Diamond Ball that she normally has every year. This year it's 4 years old, and she had Issa Rae of Insecure be the hostess of it, and it was a fantastic success also. Her Diamond Ball, I believe, is to raise money for her cousins, Sierra Lawrence Foundation and Global for diseases, I think. I tried to figure out what disease it was. I was trying to do my research on it, but I wasn't able to find anything. I just know the Sierra Leone is her cousin. So she's doing it, and this is the 4th year she's doing it, and it's also very good. A lot of celebrities went there to support the cause and donate money and what have you. So that was also a success. And Rihanna is also planning on adding a furniture line to her business enterprise. So be on the lookout for that if you want to buy that. Um, in the news, we have two things about Davido. First, Davido canceled his U.S. tour because he wants to prioritize his NYSC service in Nigeria. Um, for those of us that are been waiting for Davido, we just gonna have to wait a little longer for him to come. And I believe that once he's finished with his tour with NYSC, he will reschedule those US tours and we can see him like we want to see him. Also, the video was nominated in the award shows, the Nigerian Entertainment Award. He, Wizkid, Tiwa, and Simi all had two nominations each for Afropop Male Artist and Afropop Female Artist of the Year. They were also nominated for the Artist of the Year, the Album of the Year, the Hottest Single of the Year, and that's basically it. So they were all nominated for those awards. So if you want to watch the award show, like I said, and you need tickets to it, please go on my website and you'll be able to get information out to get tickets to go watch the show in DC on November 10, 2018. R. Kelly is back in the news, not in a good way. His brother is calling him demonic and accusing him of allegedly sexually molesting a 40-year-old cousin. Now, R. Kelly's everybody knows about R. Kelly's activities. He's actually been prosecuted for something like this before, although he got acquitted of it. Also, there's been stories back in the day of him marrying Aaliyah when she was 14 years old. So these stories have been out there for a long time about R. Kelly, and hopefully, I don't know if it's true or not, but if it is, I guess the police will have to deal with it. But that's in the news right now, and I have to tell you about it. Also, I want to talk about Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill is an actor that's been doing Superman for the past 4 years with DC. He signed a three-picture deal with DC, and he's fulfilled it. And he was trying to renegotiate about coming back to be Superman, but I'm not sure if DC wanted to go with him because I think DC is trying to pay attention to Supergirl as opposed to Superman. I don't know why, but that's what they're trying to do. But the latest news that we heard about that was they were also looking into hiring Michael B. Jordan of the Eric Killmonger fame to be the new Superman. To be the new Superman. I don't know how that's gonna work because Michael B. Jordan is known for Marvel. Michael B. Jordan is Eric Killmonger, who arguably is one of the best villains we've ever seen. I don't know what DC Comics think you're doing. I know there's some movies that you can add, that you can make the lead role an African American, or Asian American, or Puerto Rican, whatever. But I don't know if Superman is one of those roles. Superman is like, everybody knows Superman is Caucasian. I don't know. It's just like having a African American black Batman. I don't know if that's gonna work. But DC is trying to do something to beat Marvel, and so far they've not been able to do it. I personally like Wonder Woman when it came out, and I like Justice League also. But that's just me. Although I like them, but I don't think they were as good as Marvel movies. That's what I should say. So they really need. DC Comics has a long way to go in order to beat Marvel, and I just wish they would just try to do something, because coming up with Joker movies every time is not going to do it. So they need to do something, because they have really, really good comics they can do movies of, but for some reason they're not hiring the right directors, they're not hiring the right screenwriters, and probably not hiring the right actors also. They need to do something to get with the program, because like I said, the Marvel is beating them left and right and center. Last week, Sunday, we had the Creative Emmy Awards in Hollywood. The Creative Emmy Awards comes a week before the actual Emmy Awards that shows on prime time. And this year, the Creative Emmy Awards came up with history, as 4 actors of African Americans all won guest actor of a drama, guest actress of a drama, guest actor of a comedy, and guest actress of a comedy. Tiffany Haddish won for hosting Saturday Night Live. Cat Williams won for Atlanta. If you watch Atlanta is an FX channel. It's a show by Childish Gambino, Donald Glover. It's a very, very good show. If you want to watch it, if you're looking for a show to watch that. Juan Cepas, who acts as Sterling's father on This Is Us, he won for guest actor in a drama. And Samara Wiley, who was on Orange is the New Black, won for The Handmaid's Tale. So we are really happy. They're actually recognizing African Americans right now, and so they swept the whole categories. So good, that's good. Also at the award ceremony, John Legend won an Emmy, making him an EGOT. An EGOT is somebody who's won the Emmys, the Grammys, the Oscars, and the Tonys, and he's the first African American man to do so. The first African American, and I believe the only woman to do so, is still Whoopi Goldberg. So that's another good thing that happened. And John Legend has just been hired to be a new judge in The Voice America. So we're actually looking forward to that, because John Legend has a lot of experience, and he'll be able to bring that to the judging table in The Voice. Also, I wanted to talk about something that story that came out today about Davido's family. We were told that EFCC decided to freeze several of their accounts. I'm not sure the reason why, because I don't think there was a judgment on them to do so. I think Davido's uncle, you know, the dancing senator, is running for governor of Osun State and is of the PDP. And then when I spoke about it to my husband, actually, he told me that he believes there was APC. And when I did more digging, I realized that it might be APC because PDP was really mad about it. And they came out saying that APC needs to figure out how to freeze those accounts immediately. And I think they should do so because Nigeria should not be a lawless country. You know, it's ridiculous how you could just go and freeze somebody's account without a judgment. It's just ridiculous. So I hope they rectify that situation and unfreeze the accounts of Davido, his father, and the senator. Also, I wanted to tell you that the BET Awards, Hip Hop Awards nominations came out, and Cardi B and Drake got the most award nominations. That's good news for Cardi B though, because you know Cardi B has been in the news last week of fighting with Nicki Minaj, or maybe just throwing a shoe at Nicki Minaj. And many people, she was already getting the backlash for that, you know, because when you get to a certain point, this is not love and hip hop anymore. You can't be fighting when you're at a certain point, and that's what she went to go do, you know. So people were really mad at her. And like I said in my last video when I was talking about this, you don't want to do something like that because, you know, a lot of artists right now, a lot of singers, actors, models, reality show personalities, they don't only depend on those things to make money. They have to depend on, you know, coming up with a clothing line, having endorsement deals, having shoe deals, you know, different kinds of things. And if you're out there fighting, nobody's gonna want to hire you to do anything. So I hope this is, you know, I hope this is gonna make up for what's been happening to her last week, because in the news, there's also news that I don't know if it's true or not, but allegedly she's also having men beat up strippers who are sleeping with her husband. You know, I don't know if that's true or not, but if it is, she needs to stop it because this is not a good thing to be doing, especially when you've reached a certain level in Hollywood and in the music industry in America. So hopefully this will help her change the headlines for her and make, you know, things better for her. Also, one of my best MCs, Nas, finally made it into the top hip hop king, Cash Kings. He made 35 million because of his investments. Nas is one of those MCs that I love. He's from New York. I'm originally from New York, and he's just fantastic. And I'm happy that he's able to make the money. He came in number 6 with $35 million, and I'm sure his ex-wife Khalees will be happy about it because they've been fighting in court for him to increase the child support payments and also the alimony payments. So we'll see what happens with that. And in completing this whole headlines of the week, I want to talk about Serena's racist cartoon. Now, you guys, I spoke about it last week about Serena at the U.S. Open, and many people have their views about what happened and what they think she should have done. I personally think that when you are in that kind of level, you know, you really don't know what you're going to do when it comes to that point, because these people are playing at a high level. Emotions, you know, outburst is bound to happen. They're playing, you know, for their legacy. They're playing for money, and you know, anything can happen. I think, personally speaking, that the umpire could have done something better, but you know, it's happened already. What can we do? Hopefully, Serena learns from this and moves forward. But I don't think having a racist cartoon about her helps matters in race relations in the world right now, because the cartoonist in Australia said that it wasn't a racist cartoon, even though everybody else thinks it is. You know, he said it was a behavior problem. I don't know if it is or not, but I do know that male tennis players used to yell at umpires all the time, and they never got a violation. So they need to figure out what they're doing, and they need to figure out how to treat women, because it feels like it's being sexist, and I don't think that's a good thing. But anyway, those are just my news for this week. Do you think I missed something? Do you want me to add something? If you feel like I should add something for the next news, let me know. But this is just my reactions and my opinions and my review for all the news that came out this week. What do you guys think? Let me know what you think, your reactions, your opinions, and your comments below the bar. Also, please do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you want to watch more videos, want to see more reactions to music trailers and to movie trailers, and also to social media news and entertainment news in general. Till next time.